Hello and welcome to a, well, statue review. Another brick fucking box where I have trouble showing you the entire thing. But this is the Kotobukiya 4 leaves. Tony's Heroines, Jesus! Tony's Heroines, Peacekeeper Daisy. You might remember from the top 10 2015 figures I did. There's like one of these fairies, one of these butterfly fairies in there. I don't even remember the name right now, sorry about that. But you know, I had her in the top 10, didn't make a review. And this time around I found for Daisy. I'll do one. See if people like it, see if people want to see it. And about these Tony's Heroines, I mean, they're just beautiful figures. They're not even based on anything, so obviously it's a statue, so there's no articulation or anything, but you know, these guys aren't based on any video game, any manga, any anime. There are original creations. I don't even know what Tony's Heroines. Is Tony the guy in charge? Is it Tony Stark? As he makes all these sexy girls. Maybe it is. Anyway, I don't know. I just really like the design. Anyway, let's get out of the box and have a look what's going on with Peacekeeper Daisy. And here we go. I gotta say right out of the bat, getting this girl out of the packaging was quite a test. Not because of the packaging, but let me tell you. Let me tell you right away. First of all, I took her out and immediately her wings fell out. Now, I thought like, hey, these Kotobukiya, usually you can take off the head, you can pop the head right off and put that back in, right? Yeah, okay. I got the head off, which was very, very tightly on there. But I got it off, I put the wings back, but then like shit, the hair. It's kind of like all over the place. Well, trying to put the head on without the wings falling off is impossible. It's impossible. And I glued that fucking shit right on, and because I don't have any time for that, honestly. I don't like gluing my figures, but in this situation, holy crap, I went straight for the glue after the wings kept falling off. Same thing with these little, I don't want to touch it, these little things coming out of her head. You have to attach those yourself. Problem again with that being the holes are tiny to put that in, and these fucking things are soft plastic, so they bent. This one even over there is already, well, I kind of tried to make it straight again, but it was already completely bent. Like I tried to jam it in, was like it just gave away. It didn't break, but it gave away. So that being said, assembling her is a test of your patience and your will and your strength. And there were even some smudges on her back, which luckily you can't see anymore now with the hair over it. I'm not gonna take the head back off to show you that, but no, you can't really see. Well, there's a little bit. You can see a little bit of black smudges on her back. So that kind of looked to me like they already had trouble when they were packaging her. So, well, that's no good. But let's have a look at the figure overall. She stands on a nice, like, pearlescent. It's not pearlescent. Or is it? I don't know, it's like pearlish. It looks like a pearl. It looks like she stands on a pearl with a little bit of grass on it. A little white, translucent white and bluish shoes. I mean, it's kind of like a... It's very interesting, actually. It's kind of milky looking, if that makes any sense. It's white and it's kind of see-through, but it's not really that see-through. It's still kind of dark. And you have a little flower here on her heel, because she's Daisy. Get it? Like flowers, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at the height real quick. So with her base, with the base on the top to her head, she's almost 30 centimeters. 30.5 with the little things coming out of her head. The so hard to connect thingies. I don't want to touch them. These things. Which means she's about 12 inches, a little over 12 inches. And I mean, without the base, she's like 25 centimeters. If you don't count the base, if you just count the figure, that's 25 centimeters to the top of her head. Which are 10 inches. Again, there's the inches. So anyway, let's have a look at the fine detail in the face. I'm actually going to move my camera just by hand, because it's going to be a mess. So she has little things coming out of her head. She has absolutely gorgeous blue eyes. Those are just, have a look at that. Have a look at that. Wow. That's very nicely done. That looks very cool. There's a fairly flat hairstyle. There's no shading in there. But again, you have like the kind of translucent ribbons coming out there with the blue going into the white. Mouth is nicely painted. And she has, of course, these. The necklace. I was talking about the necklace. Just kidding. But yeah. You have the silver necklace. I'm sorry if it's shaking a little bit. I'm gonna put down the camera in a second, but I wanna show you all these things going up here. So you have a nice little blue and white kind of armbands. And of course, like I said, the necklace with the silver, good paint job, and you have the ribbon. The ribbon. I'm talking about the ribbon, don't get distracted. I'm really talking about the ribbon. Anyway, so we have like little detail going on over here. And also it's also like pearly, kind of like you have the kind of sparkly white going on. Translucent, kind of bluish thing going all around, kind of like a negligee. Is that the right word? Negligee. And another ribbon. Another ribbon. Look at the ribbon. Look at the ribbon. Look at, just kidding. Ah, okay, stop. No, don't do it. But yeah, the ribbon, absolutely. Look at the ribbon. And black panties. She go all around, which is kind of weird, actually. She has her negligee going on. And the underwear is kind of going over it, so I don't know. We have a little butterfly on her panties. Yeah, I need to comment on these things, I'm sorry. So if you feel weirded out, go take a shower. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Kotobukiya make me do it. Alright, so she has a stocking in the same kind of pearlescent white as the armbands. Looking very good. Yep, let me move around without knocking down the camera. Some more kind of like black, flat black ribbons. I like the contrast of those. And down to her small little boots, which we already had a look at. And of course, so now look at the wings. Definitely the tone, the type, the name of the game is blue and white. Also the wings are a little bit translucent. Not really that much that you would see anything behind them, but well, you can see a hint. You can see a hint over there. So that's cool. Let me, yeah. Translucent, you can see through things. But yeah, again, it's translucent, but it also has like, again, the sparkles going on. It just looks very good. I don't know how well you see that on camera, but the paint job, man. The paint job is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. With the butterfly wings. And that's gonna do it for Peacekeeper Daisy from Kotobukiya, 4 Leaves, Tony's Heroine collection, long ass title, stature, review by The Real Pain on YouTube, and I'm gonna stop now. So, what do I think about this figure? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful, I like the design, I like the color, and yeah, what else is there to talk about? There's no articulation, obviously, there's no accessories, this is a statue, this is not an action figure. I don't talk about price point that much, but these kind of 4 Leaves Heroines, they can cost up to $100, so keep that in mind. They're pretty big statues though, so I don't really mind it that much. I think it looks good, and it sure is expensive, but you get what you pay for, basically is what I'm saying. Do I recommend this figure? I mean, if you like what you're seeing, and that's why I talk about the price, if you're okay with the price, then go and get it. Just keep in mind that the wings fall off, and this is very hard to put in. That was the same thing with Annabelle, the other fairy I have. Yeah, and this is Annabelle. I can barely fit both of these on the same screen because of the bases and stuff. But yeah, these things, to get them in the head is always trouble. But other than that, I absolutely love these, and I'm really looking forward to the third one. This one was Annabelle, which I had in the top 10 of 2015. If you want me to do a review of her and like have a little closer look, feel free to ask in the comments. But for now, I'm gonna leave you with Peacekeeper Daisy. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe. And I'll be back with more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever I like. Goodbye.